makeup this morning, and I'm super excited to be here with you and do my makeup. So let me get all situated. I think I have this set up right, because we are going to just do a real casual kind of, hey, yep, I got my coffee. I have to make sure I have my coffee because it is just one of those kind of mornings. You know, it's a good, I need my coffee kind of morning. Now I am going to put my coffee right there, and I'm going to put on my sweatshirt because it is cold in California. I know it's probably not cold compared to where you are, but for me and my little California ways, it's a kind of a chilly day. All right, so if you're all wondering, Indy is right here with us. Do you want to say hi? Yeah, of course she has to say hi. She is the biggest camera hound. I tell you, she ignores me until she knows that the camera turns on. And then she's all like, Linda, she's all like, hey, I'm here. Tell everybody I'm here. Tell everybody I'm here. Okay, we don't need to, you can show them your friendship sock. You want to show them your friendship sock? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, your time is done. All right, so jumping right in. I have been, stop. Indy, stop. Sorry. I have been changing the colors of my makeup. And the reason that I've done that is because I was doing a video the other day and I looked at my makeup and I was like, oh my gosh, everything was, don't. That was my stern mother voice. But everything was pink. My eyeshadow was pink. My cheeks were super pink. My lips were like bright pink. And it was so, and then I had really dark eyebrows. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the harshest looking makeup look I think I've ever done. And while I was trying to be bright, I guess you could say, and kind of bold, I was also, it had a reverse effect. It made me look older. What can I say? You know what? I'm going to be completely honest with you. And it aged me. So I was like, no, this cannot happen. I don't want to do this. So I have been on this kind of like little mission to find different colors that you could see I'm wearing makeup, but without it making me look older. So that's going to be the focus of today's makeup look, is just how I'm applying my makeup, but looking like I have makeup, but not looking like I have like the wrong makeup on. I guess that's what we'll call it. So I've already done my skincare routine and I recorded a video before coming on here. So I'll post that so you can see my skincare routine. But I already have, I've moisturized, I've done my little eye patches. I did my e.l.f. Whoa Glow. This is a sunscreen and primer, and I really like this Whoa Glow. Just for the simple fact that you get two things in one. You get your primer and your sunscreen in one thing, because one thing that I don't particularly care for is feeling like I've got layers and layers and layers. Hi, Sandy. And layers and layers and layers of makeup on. I don't want that. I want it to feel like, I guess the vibe I want is like, hi, and I don't know why I picture this, but I just want this vibe of like, hi, I just came in from playing pickleball or whatever it is, and I just have this little healthy glow going, and yeah, this is just my fresh face. That's the makeup look that I want. I don't know why I have a backstory of pickleball, but who knows? I mean, the day that I figure out why my brain works the way it does would be an amazing day. So let's start putting on makeup. And yes, I am a boss today. I woke up, I had the weirdest dream. Oh my gosh. I had the weirdest dream. And I'm not gonna share it with you because I'm still trying to like really psychoanalyze myself. But I got some weird stuff going on up here. I tell you, my dream, but it wasn't like a terrifying dream. But it's definitely, I had a message to myself that I'm like, I need to figure out what I was trying to say. Hello, Charms, how are you? Football, hello, Madison, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, no, I'm a firm believer that Our dreams tell us what we need to know. And I'm taking this dream very seriously. So once I have it completely figured out, I'll share it with you. Because again, I think, and I will tell you right now, if I were an organized person, um, I would be dangerous if I were an organized person because I would rule the world. I'm just so disorganized. Madison says, it is just me, or does anyone feel like a hot mess today? You know, I discussed this yesterday, and yesterday I think was like some retrograde where it was the longest day of the year and everybody was in a funk. And truthfully, and here's the thing, Madison, and you know, not to divert too much, but this holiday season has been just, it's been hard. It's been a really hard holiday season. And I have come to the realization for my own mental health that I'm just going to skip the holiday. You know, it doesn't feel right. It feels forced. It's making me sad. Brandon moved away. You know, I don't want to pressure Robert. So I'm skipping the holidays, and I'm just looking forward to next year because I'm not going to do something that is going to stress me out like that for no particular reason. And yeah, so just in case you're wondering, oh, this is what I was looking for. It was there all along. I'm also pregnant, so I wonder if that's why I feel like I'm doing absolutely nothing today. Well, I think if you feel like doing absolutely nothing today, then that is exactly what you should do. I don't think we listen to our minds and our bodies enough. And some days are just poop storms. You know, I'm not going to say the real thing, but some days are just meant to watch Netflix, eat mashed potatoes, and have a day on the couch. And when those days come, I don't think that we should pick on ourselves about them. I think we should acknowledge them, do them, and move on. Okay, so what I'm starting with is this NYX primer. And this is a newer product for me. And I switched primers, and I have to tell you, this stuff primes. I mean, the first time that I used this primer, I put on my eyeshadow. I like put a little eyeshadow on, and it was like, boink, and it just stuck there. And I was like, now what do I do with it? So I have learned over the last couple of applications, I don't need as much as I originally put on the first time. And it definitely does the job. So I've been primering my eyes, and we're going to do that. Now, I am going to stay away from, the pinks. Like I said, I think I did not like the pink eyeshadow that I was using. So today we are going to let's use something out of this palette. All right, this is Revolution, and this is the School in Good and Evil, It's Better Being Bad, which you cannot argue with that. Now, I just said I'm going to stay away from the pinks, and the first things I did is I gravitated right towards the pink. So I think what we'll do is we'll stick more with this. Well, no, because I'm wearing a brown sweater today. And I've been wearing a lot of orange. Let's see if there's something in here. Oh, let's see what's in this palette. Hold on. I got another. I absolutely love Revolution for their eyeshadows. I haven't used a whole lot of their other makeup, but look at this cute little Friends palette. And these are my eye patches that I was wearing, in case you're wondering what the blobs were on there. Same, I'm going horseback riding later with my cousin. I'm excited for that. I love horseback riding. I just look like a mess. I'll fix my hair and throw on a splash of makeup. You know what the whole thing is absolutely just put on the amount of makeup that you want that makes you feel good. The horse is going to love you one way or the other. All right, let's do a combo. See, now, okay, we're going to have to go to pink because I don't want brown eyes. I don't want brown eyes with a brown sweater. I did orange yesterday. So we're going to go back to the other palette. Going back to the other palette. I am going to do a little combination of brown and the pink. So it's not going to really be pink. It's more like a brick color. And I'm going to start applying my eyeshadow with that. Now, I always do my eyeshadow first before I do my foundation because I want to be able to apply it liberally, and then I can use my, you'll see, I use like an eye cream to clean it up. So I think we're going to do this color right there. And let's go ahead and if you guys don't have one of these cleaners, I definitely suggest you get one of these cleaners. This is from e.l.f. and it's a dry brush cleaner. And you just, you just get that cleaned up like that. So that way you have a fresh application. So what I'm going to do, because I do want to be a little bit different today, is I'm going to do the two colors. I'm going to do this yellow and then this darker color right here. So those are the two colors that I'm using. And I'm going to do the yellow first. No, let's go bold. Let's do that one. You know what? Truthfully, I really never know what eyeshadow or what look I'm going to do until I start doing it. And I think that that's the fun part of makeup, is that you can sit there and you can kind of just, it's like painting by numbers. You know, you'll be like, oh, I guess not really by numbers. It's more like creating, it's more like just painting. If you paint by numbers, then that's just kind of like, that's too many rules. I love being pregnant. This is the look, huge girl. I'm a skinny girl with a big belly. Oh, I love it. That's so cute. Just be, okay, the mother in me is coming out. Just be careful when you're horseback riding if you're pregnant. I had to say it because I'm a mother and I'm over mothering you. I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay, I am, and then what I'm going to do, let's see. Again, I want to stay away from the pinks. And I use my fingers a lot. I blend a lot with my fingers. And so I just wanted to put a little bit of a lighter color base on my eyes. There we go. And then we're gonna go, let's be adventurous. Let's put a little, we're gonna go to the next darker yellow, and we're gonna put that. And I know you all can hear my son in the background, but he actually is a streamer on Twitch, and right now he is streaming. So it sounds like there's violence going on in the background, and it's just him gaming. So nobody needs to worry. Nobody needs to worry. It's just my son. He's playing a game, and he's having some fun. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this color right here, and I'm going to go right in the middle. Yep, I will. I am very good at horseback riding. I've been riding since I was 2, but I'm like 8 months pregnant, so I'll be riding slow. Okay, cool. Like I said, you know what? I was hoping that you didn't take offense to my concern, but I just sometimes the mother in me just pops out. So thank you for not taking offense to that. I know you'll be careful. I'm sure you did not realize you were going to get over mothered with the makeup application this morning. It's just something I can't help doing. Another thing that I've started doing is I'm going up above the crease of my eye. So my eye really basically stops right there. And what I'm doing is I'm going way over where it stops. And because I want you to be able to see the eyeshadow. So I've gotten much bolder in my application that way. So I'm going up a little bit. Going up a little bit. Doing my makeup. Going up a little bit, and I'm doing my makeup. Okay, so now we have that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that original darker color right there. And this one's called Greatness. And there goes Robert again. He is amazing. He has more energy than, I don't know where he gets his energy from. Okay. So going up and above. See how it transitions? I think I want to go a little bit more over with this one. I want to blend those two colors a little bit more. Just kind of like that. So that way it's a little bit of a transition, and it's not like color, color, color. That way it kind of blends a little bit. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. And a lot of times I've gotten really like super adventurous with my makeup. And I think like 3 times this week, I've had to stop, take off my makeup, and reapply it because I've gotten too adventurous. Yeah, I won't take offense to that. I'll definitely be careful. I live with my aunt and uncle, and my aunt is like super worried. Like, I'm like, I'll be fine. I know the horse. I'm riding very well. Okay. I mean, truthfully, I completely, I mean, you know what's best. And I'm sure that you are very cautious, and I think you will have a great time. And then what I do is with this little bit of a darker color, I go underneath my eye just a little bit because I want to smoke out the corner. Again, using my finger. Now, the thing is that with like smudging out my makeup, what I've learned the difficult way, and plus my cousin, who is my aunt's daughter, is 15 and can drive me to the hospital if anything happens. I'll be fine. Okay, you got it covered. It sounds like you got this all worked out. So when I smudge my makeup, what I noticed in the beginning is I was like smudging too much. And what was happening is I was actually making my makeup look kind of muddied to where it didn't really, you couldn't see the different colors. It just looked like a big blobby mess. So one of the things I have learned again is to be a little bit more gentle, and to be a little bit more gentle, and then don't blend in too much. So we have all that. And then we have, so where I still kind of am learning is the transition between like this area here. I still think I want to do a little bit darker. And the upper part. But again, I'm not going to learn unless I keep trying. So I'm just going to keep trying. So that's what I have so far. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Q-tip, and I'm just going to, like that one area that I said that I have a little bit of a problem blending, I'm just going to do a little blend, 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 blend. And at this point, I am not worried at all about any overage or anything that's on my face, because I am going to be cleaning that up. And I try to keep my eyes as symmetrical as possible. Does not always work out, but I sure as heck do try. So if you watched my live yesterday, I got that new sweater from Free People from Nordstrom's. Absolutely love it. I'm going to wear that today, and I think I'm going to get the dark green one also. I really liked that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my little nifty, tricky little eye brushes here. And I'm going to take my bigger brush, and I'm going to go down to this lightest color here. And I'm going to highlight right underneath my brow. And what I want to do is I want to brighten that area up. Plus, I want to, again, blend that transition of makeup, and so that way I don't have that real harsh line right here, like that real hard line. I ideally don't want that. So I'll just, at this point, just kind of blend that all in. Just, I want the colors to be higher up. I say just a lot. I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be too harsh looking. So we're going in that way. One more. I think I'm happy with that. Okay. Now, what I do is and there's Robert. I don't use eyeliner. What I do instead is I use the darkest color of whatever palette I'm using. I use the darkest color as an eyeliner. And on this particular one, I do have two choices. I can do like a real dark blue, or I can do black. And I think I'm gonna do black just because we can. And I take this real small, this real fine line brush, and I put it there, and I'm using this as my eyeliner. Now I cannot see my left eye because my contacts, I'm wearing contacts right now, and my contacts are set up so that my left eye sees up close. So when I'm doing this eye right here, not a problem. I can see it all day long. I know exactly what I'm doing. When I'm doing this eye, my right eye is, my contact is for seeing distance. So I have my brain trained. So if I want to see something up close, like the messages here, my left eye reads those messages. If I want to see something far away, my right eye sees those things far away. It was a really weird transition on how I did that, but that keeps me from having to wear readers. I don't have to wear bifocals, and I don't have to wear reading glasses, because if both of my eyes were seeing distance, then I would have to wear the readers to read up close. And then if I had everything to read up close, I couldn't see anything far away. So one eye does one thing and the other eye does the other. So it's like my eyes are like bifocals. And so, but what happens is that when I'm putting my eye makeup on my left eye, I can't see it. So it's usually a little bit more of a struggle doing my left eye, but I've gotten around it. Again, I don't really worry about it because, again, I'm going to be cleaning it up. Lauren, how are you? How are you, Lauren? So I don't know if you saw my live yesterday, but I will be on morning lives or afternoon lives at least once a week now. And I will be, I've been gaming at night on TikTok, which is absolutely amazing. And I'm going to start downloading those videos too. So I'm going to be an over 50 beauty influencer who games, you know, just like every other over 50 influencer. And you know what? It's all about trying new things and enjoying life. But I absolutely enjoy it. It's fun. It's my downtime. It's a great little community. And so I'm going to start downloading those videos just in case you want to watch me. I play spooky games. So if you want to watch me go ghost hunting, it's a lot of fun. All right. So that's my eyeshadow. And again, you can see all the eyeshadow down here. I know, honey, I've missed you too. I was saying yesterday that I had to take a step back for my own mental health. It just got to the point where I needed to regroup and come up with a way for me to be able to continue to have a presence on this platform, on TikTok, on Instagram. And I felt like I was losing myself. So I had to take a step back. I had to stay, vital on TikTok because that's where most of my income comes in. So I think I have found a really good middle ground for me to be able to be a presence here and be able to be okay with myself. And and then also too, I mean, right when I kind of like disappeared, Brandon was moving. That's been not fun for me. I know as a mother, I'm supposed to be like, what's best for my child is what I want, and I do want him to be happy, but it's been really hard. I mean, I'm not going to lie. it's been very difficult not having my child around who's been around for 30 years. So I'm still coming to grips with that, but I am very quickly coming to grips with that. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I took my e.l.f. Holy Hydration. This is a night cream that I use as a makeup tool. And I put a little bit of it, let me get a clean one. I put a little bit of it on a Q-tip, just like that, okay? And I clean up all the eyeshadow overage that I have on my face. And I've already like super hydrated underneath my eyes. I've been all, and also too, what it does is it cleans it up so I can almost get like a little, almost like a little cat eye going. And I like that. But I keep my eyes, see, look at how much I've gotten off. That's the second time. This is what I got off the first Q-tip. So it's definitely does the job. And then we're going to come over on this one. We're going to clean that one up. And just like that. Again, kind of going up, giving myself a little cat eye. See, look at how much stuff comes off. I absolutely love this. It gives me the opportunity to just play around and mess around with my makeup without worrying about putting my makeup exactly where it's supposed to be, because I can just clean it up. And that's what I'm doing. Okay. And we're going to clean that up there. And I'm going to clean this up here. There you go. A little makeup ASMR. Even though I wasn't making much noise. Here, let's do this again. There, that's makeup ASMR. All right, so now I have everything. I have my eyeshadow, and I have been going way bolder with my eyeshadow look, just because it's like, I don't know, it's like, why not? I don't have any hair, and I just felt like my makeup again was, it was just weird. I don't know why I was wearing that makeup. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call it weird. Now, the last time I was on here doing my makeup, I was all about the L'Oreal telescopic makeup or mascara. And while I still think that that's a good mascara, I have definitely come up with a better solution. And again, this is NYX, and this is a primer and a mascara. Now, you can use this one on its own. It would just be a real light mascara. But when you combine the two, it's, oh my gosh, it's amazing. So I'm going to do one eye, and then I'm going to do the other so you can see the difference. And you just go in with your first application of the primer. And you go prime, 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 prime. And then you go underneath. And if you're all just joining me, the yelling in the background is my son, Robert, who is currently streaming on Twitch. And he's doing a game show. And that's his platform. And I have my platform. So now I'm going to go in with my regular mascara. Again, only one layer of that one. And then we're going to go in and we're going to start applying the mascara. And let me show you how awesome this turns out. And if you all have any questions, just by all means, please give a comment. I will be more than happy to answer them. I think I got a little bit too much of the eyeliner right there. I like that better. So then I'm just going to sit here. Can you see the difference already? As you're looking at my nose. Your face is your canvas. Exactly, Tracy. And it's so fun because it's like, for me, makeup is nothing more than just a form of self-expression. I don't think women should feel compelled to wear makeup. I think it should be a choice. I think if a makeup look makes you feel good, then that's the perfect makeup look. I don't think that I don't think it's a beauty standard. I think women with or without makeup are absolutely beautiful. And for me personally, I like the option of being able to create a new look every day. And unlike tattoos, it's temporary. If I like it, I keep it. If I don't, I wash it off and I try again. So I absolutely agree. And some days I don't feel like wearing makeup. Some days I'm like, screw it. I'm gonna be all el natural. And those days I feel just as fierce on those days as the days that I don't. So I have the mascara and primer on this one and not on this one. And I personally think you can see a big difference. I really like this combination. So if you're looking to boost your lashes, I really do like this one. And also too, I mean, sometimes I think we get so caught up in trends, and I am the anti-trend. I don't think that we should do things to be trendy. I think we should do things that make us feel good and make us feel empowered and make us feel like we are seen and heard for the moment. And if there's a makeup look that you like that might not be like the trending makeup look, still do it. I mean, I don't know why we have to attach so many rules to so many different things in our lives. You know, it's like you have to do this at this age, you have to do this at this age, you have to stop doing this at another age, and I just think it's ridiculous. So do not let anything stop you from you doing whatever you want. You tell them that Lonnie said that. I mean, I will come to your defense and be like, yeah, you stop saying that. There you go. So I'm loving this new mascara. Now, okay. So what we're going to do is when I first started my makeup journey, my brows, I wasn't really doing much with my brows, all right? The simple fact is that my eyebrows don't grow that much anymore. And I was thinking that since my hair was gray and I didn't have much of it, my eyebrows shouldn't be that bold. And then all of a sudden it's like my eyeshadow was bolder. And I was like, it was like a weird combination. It wasn't gelling together. So I got this NYX Thick It and Stick It, and the way that I apply this is this is just the way I do it, is I take my little applicator and I just start giving myself crazy grandpa eyebrows. All right, just kind of filling in all of those little bald spots. And I'm gonna leave it like that. And I'll explain to you why I'm doing it like this as I'm doing it. But we're just going to go in again, crazy grandpa eyebrows, crazy grandpa eyebrows, crazy, crazy, crazy. We are going to fix it. Trust me, I'm not going to walk around like this, but this is how I started. So we're just going to leave it like that for now. And we are going to move on to our foundation. Now, I'm not a huge fan of wearing foundation because I don't like the heavy look on my face. And so I have found, here it is. No, is this the right one? No, that's medium. That's too dark. So I have been using, where are you? My e.l.f. Camo CC cream. And that would be Robert again. He is doing his thing. I feel like I need to explain. Where is my camo cream? Let's see if, oh, here it is. I found it. Like I told you, if I were organized, I would be dangerous. But my inorganization is all part of my endearing personality, and at least that's what I tell myself. All right, So we are going to apply the e.l.f. CC Camo Cream. And the color of this one is light 280 neutral. I have it also in 375 medium, and I put this on the other day, and I looked like the neighbor, you know that movie with Cameron Diaz, the one, There's Something About Mary, where she had that really overly brown face. I looked exactly like that, but I actually ended up being able to blend it out, so I saved it. So I take this, and I only use like 1 pump of the foundation, so just 1, and I have it on my brush, and then I just boink, 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 put it all around, and I start blending it in. Getting it all over my face. I'm not going directly under my eyes because I do not want this pooling into my fine lines and wrinkles, and we will address that area shortly. So this is just on my face. I go near my eyes, but again, I don't want a whole lot of foundation underneath my eyes. That's where my fine lines and wrinkles are. And one day and then also too, you want to go down. Go down, go down, go down. One day I was out, gosh, I was like out doing errands or something. And this is when I started my makeup journey. And I looked in the rear view mirror of the car, and I literally had white streaks going down my eyes like that, because what had happened is that my concealer had settled into my fine lines and wrinkles instead of blending in. So all of my makeup, I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but all of my makeup is generally creamy. It's the liquid makeup, moisture based. Everything is moisture forward in my makeup routine because I want it to soak into my skin. I don't want it just setting on the top of my skin, because then it does not react well to fine lines and wrinkles. So once I have that all blended in, what I want to do is I really want to make sure that I have a smooth application of that foundation. So you go with my e.l.f. This is a blending brush. It's a clean one. There's no product on it. And I just make sure that I have everything blended in and nothing is pooling, everything is even, and I just go all over my face, underneath my neck again, because I don't want my makeup to stop here. I don't want it to be like weird around my ears and my hairline, because again, you know, I have no hair. I can't hide behind my hair. I can't cover up my mistakes with my hair. So I have to make sure that everything I apply smoothly and naturally, I guess is what I would like to say. So we have that. And then once we have that all blended in, and you can see I still have a little bit of a shine underneath my foundation. And what that is, that's that e.l.f. Holy Hydration sunscreen and primer. It does have a shine to it, so it gives you that little shine underneath your foundation. Because one thing that I have learned is that you don't want to, I mean, it's a fine line between having like a glow and having your skin look oily, because we don't want oily looking skin, but we don't want dull looking skin. So you have to find that combination of whatever works for you, whatever kind of skin you have. You want to find that combination where you have a glow without it looking oily, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So now we're going to go back to the grandpa eyes, because I'm finally going to address those, and I'm going to take my little spoolie that I have right here, and I'm just going to finish putting these in place. Because I don't know if you noticed or not, when I was using this brush right here, I was kind of putting my eyebrows down just a little bit, because I was like, you know, the little ones that were standing up, I was hitting those down. And now with this brush, I am finishing putting them exactly where they go. And I switched my colors. I was using a dark brown or an auburn. And that was really just pulling out the red in my eye because my hair, when it wasn't gray, had a real red undertone. My grandma was a redhead. And so I have a tendency to pull out red. And that's one of the reasons why that pink makeup was not looking okay on me, because my undertone is already red. And then that pink makeup was just like, it was almost fluorescent. So I am switching from those red undertone makeups to more of a neutral, like almost like peach brown kind of undertones, and it's working really well. I think it's working really well. So we're gonna finish putting those into place. And now we're gonna go back to underneath my eyes because I had this brush all over my face. I'm gonna take this little itty bitty brush and I'm just gonna make sure that I don't have any foundation or anything pooling under there. And I'm just really gently gonna make sure that everything is blended in. Again, being super gentle with underneath my eyes. Because what happened when I first started my makeup journey is I was doing a video like this and I was like, and then you apply this, and then you apply that. And I was being super rough on my skin. And I got so many messages from people being like, oh my gosh, stop being rough on your skin. You're breaking your skin down. So I have learned along my makeup journey that we have to be very gentle, almost like when you go to get a facial or something like that. You know how they're so gentle? They're just like pat, 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 pat. We have to be that gentle ourselves when we're applying makeup, when we're applying moisturizer, when we're washing our face at night. We need to be just as gentle with our face as our esthetician is. All right, so now I'm gonna go in doing something a little bit different again. I switched my my bronzer. Hold on, please, hold, please. I am looking for, oh, I know where it is, hold on. I forgot I showed this to you yesterday, and I was in the other room yesterday and I forgot to get it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with, we're gonna go in with a bronzer. Now the general rule for a bronzer is that you want your bronzer to, you're gonna put your bronzer wherever the sun would naturally hit you. So you have to think like you're outside playing pickleball again, and the sun is beating down on you. So the sun is gonna beat down on your forehead here. It's gonna beat down on the tops of your cheeks, your little nose, and then I go one step forward and I'm gonna be putting it on my neck because that's actually going to elongate our neck and it kind of gives a little bit of definition. I have one area of my skincare that drives me crazy, and that's my neck. I wish I had taken better care of my neck. I wish I had to put sunscreen on my neck. I wish I had to moisturize my neck probably 50 years ago, but I didn't. So now I'm doing everything I can to minimize the effects of the damaging effects of the sun. So if you're out there and you're younger, I'm going to tell you right now, future you is going to wish that you put on sunscreen and moisture on your neck if you're not doing it now. So I'm going to go in. This is from Cover FX. It's really good makeup, actually, by the way. And I'm going to use this bronzer right here. They do have more of a bronzier color, but I don't want that shine. I already have that shine underneath my foundation with that e.l.f. Woe Glow sunscreen. No, the primer. And yeah, sunscreen and primer. And I don't want to make it any shinier. So I'm going to go in with just the matte color right there. So real gently, going to go in, and it goes on really, it goes on really good. So first time I used this product, I was like, I wasn't thinking it was going to go on as well as it did. And I was like, and I went like that. And all of a sudden I had this big brown stripe right over the top of my forehead. But again, you know, it's just a matter of, if you put something on and it's not working for you, just either blend it out or get something like a Q-tip or a rag and just remove it and try again. And it's amazing what you can do when you give yourself the freedom of not making a mistake. So I just bronzed my forehead. I'm going to go in again, a little bit right there. Bronze my cheeks area. And it's just basically giving my face a little bit of a definition, because we want it to have contours, we want it to have movement, we want to have all of that. So that right there is my bronzer on. And it's not super like super in your face evident, but I don't want it super in my face evident because I want it to be subtle. Again, making it look more like a natural look. So going in again, bronzing. See the difference? You can already see one side. See, you can see this side that has it. It has almost pushes your face forward. It like puts your face on the pedestal, whereas on this side there isn't anything. So I just take it all the way down and blend it out. And we will finish it up on this side. And it is amazing. Again, just blending out, making sure that you get it all around. Don't be shy. And that's what I have so far. I could stop right here. I don't need a real heavy blush, but I'm going to show you my new fascination of my peach blush. And again, this is the Cover FX. And again, it has a shiny version and it has a matte version. I, again, don't want any more shine on my face. I already have it with my e.l.f. Whoa Glow. So I'm gonna go in with another little brush and I'm gonna put this color right across my cheeks, over the top of my nose, and on my other cheek. When I first started my makeup journey, I was just putting like a line of pink right here and a line of pink right there. And I was like, I kind of looked like I had racing stripes on my face. And then I was like, no, I'm gonna change that up. So then I was putting my pink here and I was going all the way up over my eye, which is fine, but the pink wasn't really working for me. So now what I do, again, as I put it across my cheeks, over my nose, and over here, because again, I want it to look like almost like I have a healthy glow. And then I just blend it up over my eye and then up over my eye. And you'll see what I'm doing. So again, you take your brush and you pat, pat, pat. And I just very gently, because this stuff goes on. This stuff really goes on. So I'm doing that. And I'm going to go back. Okay, so I'm going to take my brush now. I'm not putting any more product on it, but I do want to get this all blended in, especially over my nose. Now, I'm sitting here looking at it, and I already think I have too much product on my nose. I think it's making my nose look weird. And also, too, I'm not a fan of this area here. I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix that. And I'm going to fix that with this brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight in and I'm going to minimize the amount that I have on my nose. And then I'm going to take this foundation brush and I'm just going to blend in the areas where I stopped with my blush. So that way, again, I don't want any harsh lines. I don't want it to be like, here's my blush, here's my face. I want it to blend. I want it to look as natural as possible. And I'm able to get that look just by blending this in. And that's how I do that. And if you feel like you took too much off, you can always put more on, and then you just blend it. But that's how I do my blush now. And to me, it's just a real natural looking blush without it being like a crazy, insane blush. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, now, I went through this whole phase of, shoot. Oh, I need to go grab it. I know where I put it. Hold on, don't leave. Okay, yesterday on our live, I showed you, what did I show you? I showed you this NYX Smooth Whip. And when we were talking about lipsticks on last night's live or yesterday's live, one of the biggest concerns of makeup, especially lipstick, over 50, when you have those fine lines and wrinkles around your mouth, is that the lipstick actually bleeds into your fine lines. And it's never going to be a good color. That's never going to be a good thing. I mean, having your lipstick bleeding into your face is not a good thing. So this brand right here, this Smooth Whip, 100% stays exactly where you put it. And I cannot recommend this product enough. Now, another thing, let's see, what am I looking for? Another way to get around that is by using a pencil and a lipstick. When I decided to change up my makeup and to try to make it look softer, I actually Googled it. It's like, what color lipstick do you wear with a peach blush? Because I had never worn peach before. And it said a real soft pink lip. And I'm like, if I do that, you're not going to see my lips. And so I actually have been experimenting around, and I think I came up with a good alternative, because I want you to be able to see my lipstick, but I don't want it to, again, make me look harsh and old and all of that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going in with my NYX lip liner, and this is in the color Sassy. And I love the name of it anyway. And why can't I open this? Oh, there we go. I'm going to, let me sharpen this up. And I'm going to apply the lip liner first, and then I'm just going to go in with this beautiful L'Oreal color. And this is Pristine Pink. In fact, what I'll do, I'll put this on first so you can see what this looks like on its own. And then I'll show you what my little variation looks like that makes it just a little bit darker. So that way you can see both ways. So let me first sharpen this up, because I like my pencils to be nice and sharp. I've had this pencil sharpener forever. Okay, so let's go in first with just the lip gloss. And again, this is L'Oreal lip gloss in the Pristine Pink. And this is what this looks like, just with this real soft pink gloss. And I think this is a beautiful look. I really, again, you can tell I'm wearing makeup. I mean, my eyes are just like, whoa, but it's not like I think it goes with my skin color a lot better. So, or my skin tone. It goes with my skin tone. And let's take this off. It's just, again, a real gentle pink. And now let's apply the lip gloss or the lip liner, and then we'll put this on over the top. Again, being gentle. All right, this is in the color Sassy, and it's gonna add a little bit more color. And there we go. And that's this look with just the pencil, and I think that this look with just the pencil is absolutely perfect. I like this look on its own. So again, this is the NYX lip liner in the color Sassy. And then we're gonna try it with this pristine pink over the top. And we got that. And we got, and we have that. And that just gives it a little shine and gives it a more of a, you can see my lips a little bit more. I think either way, whichever way you prefer is fine, but that's this look color. All right, but I don't think we're gonna stop yet because we can try one more look. Let's see what color. Ooh, I know what I wanna do. I'm gonna show you something super cool. You wanna know why? Just because I can. Let me find this really quick. Let me find, that does not belong in there. That goes there, that goes there. I actually, let me find this, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me find it, then I'll show you something really cool. Okay. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take this off. Again. I mean, we have a pretty good base, but I'm gonna go in a little bit more with the lip pencil. Just add a little color. Okay, pretty cool, right? Now we're gonna put black over the top. I actually found this NYX Butter Gloss in black, and we're going to try that. It's just a gloss, like I said, and I was so nervous the first time I tried this. We're gonna put it on, and then put it on. I'm gonna make sure that we have it even. And I think, again, something like this is, it's actually, you know what, I am not angry at this at all. I think that this has such a shock kind of value. And I love that it's a gloss. I love how easy it is to apply. So you can actually, if you wanted to go out at night, I think that this would be a stunning look instead of a red lip. So you could do something along this line. Or another thing you can do is you can take your trusty little Q-tip, because I use so many Q-tips, and you just take off a little bit. And you end up, hold on. With like the most amazing dark burgundy color. between the two colors of that lip liner and then the black is just sitting on there for a minute and then removed, you end up with like a really pretty burgundy lip. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I could never wear black lipstick, you don't need to wear black lipstick. You can actually put that over any lip liner and it will change the color of anyone. I've seen people put it over the top of red. I've seen them put it over the top of like you could get a black lip liner, you can do a nude like I did, but it's such a fun way to make a variation of different lipsticks. And it's, again, I think that this is a really pretty burgundy. The black is a statement piece it's absolutely a statement piece. But if you want to be bold and you'd be like, I'm just going to rock some black lips, I really do like that one because it's a gloss and it's not a matte. And to me, it seemed a little bit softer for a black lipstick. But I think that that's a really pretty color and it goes well with my eyeshadow and my peach cheeks. So that's how I have changed my my makeup. You know, I'm staying away from those harsh kind of pinks, which again, for my skin tone, just really pull out some really harsh colors. And I'm going for more of the warmer neutral colors. And I'm actually wearing more makeup now than I did before, but I feel like it fits, it's matching my face better. So again, if you're out there and you're just not happy with your makeup look, try some of those palettes or try some of those colors that you never thought you would be able to wear. Just experiment with them, see if you like them. If you like them, that's the best color and the best makeup for you. If you don't, at least you tried. And I'm a huge fan of both NYX and e.l.f. products. 1, because they are affordable. 2, they're accessible. 3, they're cruelty-free. 4, they are great makeup. And 5, I don't have a 5, but I always like to say things in 5s. So go to your local store and, you know, grab some NYX makeup or some e.l.f. makeup. And even Wet n Wild is a great makeup brand. And just start experimenting with your makeup look and have fun. Because you know what? Life is too short not to have fun. And life is too short to not experiment around with your makeup look. So that was my live for today. And I will be back. Let's see, Christmas is next week. I'll be back sometime after Christmas. And I will be back in my closet from then. And we will talk about maybe some after Christmas deals and some new fashion coming up for 2024. So my next live will be sometime next week. And I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoyed my makeup look for today. And have a beautiful holiday. I love you all dearly. And I will see you all on the next live. Bye, everybody.